Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap, the podcast for new and aspiring indie authors.
We're your hosts, Rachel and Rob, here to help guide you on your writing journey.
Join us each episode as we share tips, insights and practical advice to help you take the next steps towards becoming a successful indie author.
Whether you're working on your first book, navigating self-publishing, or looking to connect with fellow indie authors, this is the place for you.
So grab your notebook, settle in, and let's hit the road to your publishing dreams.
Because right in the end is just the beginning.
Good day and welcome to Indie Author Roadmap, episode 39. I am, like the first episode that we did, I was really rough, and that's when we decided to start chatting about writery stuff on episode 1. And because the kids aren't, this is the longest introduction ever, and because the kids aren't here, me and the missus think that we're kids ourselves again. We can just go on the piss every night. And so, yeah, hungover, reluctant writer Rob Radcliffe. And you are?
That was a lot of words. Am I just Rachel today?
Just Rachel. And you're just Rachel?
Just Rachel today. Who is not full of a cold like the first episode or on Lemsips.
Yeah, you're all bright and shit, aren't you? Like, perky as fuck.
Great. I've got no kids, so I, unlike you, went to bed at like 9:30 last night and got a full night's sleep.
Why? You got no kids?
Because there's no kids, and I was like...
because you're an adult and you're not a fucking child like me. Right,
yeah, because I was like, do you know what? I can go to bed early, I don't have to deal with anyone else, and I can just read in bed until I fall asleep, and I did.
What are you reading?
The Glow of the Everflame.
Okay.
It's probably not one. It's a romantasy. It's like book 2 of the series.
Is that reading for fun, or are you kind of sort of also doing your homework on tropes and stuff?
It's reading for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you not find that it's hard to remind yourself to read for fun and not select books that are reading for what you're writing?
Yeah, it is difficult. At the moment, I'm working my way through Adrian Cousin's time travel series, and it's like, it is a time travel series, but time travel happens once, and then it's just him there in the 70s kind of thing. So the time travel isn't necessarily the plot, but you get sucked into his life and stuff, and
it's a
and
portal.
Yeah. And then the fact that he knows all these things is it's good. All those little tropes and premises. But yeah, it is difficult to. I usually read for fun things that I don't write.
Yeah.
But then obviously being a writer, you get ideas and go, oh, maybe I should start another series.
Yeah, but it's just the worst. Actually, I usually read horror, which I don't write. And I actually have downloaded. Is it Lee Mountford's book?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that looked like right up my street, and I was like, I'm going to download.
Yeah, he's killing it on TikTok Shop at the moment.
He is, yeah, which then got me into that. I really want to write a horror, because actually, if you ask what I read, horror is my number one thing that I read. I'm into like Stephen King and James Herbert and Darcy Coates. They're my authors, but I don't write horror.
No.
And so, yeah, seeing him killing it, I'm like, I should really write some, because I like the spooky shit. I love watching like The Conjuring and all that stuff.
Do you think you could? Do you think you could write a horror?
I probably could, because my problem was I never ventured into horror, because the only real horror writer I ever read was Stephen King, because he's my favourite. So you get in that, I'm never going to write as good as that.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like that anyway, because it wouldn't be, would you have your protagonist as a writer? Because that's what he does in all his, doesn't he? Or a teacher.
Yeah, or a teacher, yeah. The
2 jobs he's ever done, and in 70 books, about 50 of them are all writers or teachers.
Well, I suppose how it works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But isn't it, even as the kids having an orgy, I wouldn't even have that in my books.
He does what?
Have you ever read the book? Have you read the books It?
No, I haven't read that one.
I assume you've seen the films.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the actual books, the kids have an orgy. Are you like, that is not in the movie?
Aren't they like 11 or something?
I think they were a bit older in the books. It was a long time ago when I read that book. I was like 13 myself. But it was like, wow.
Spoiler alert. Maybe people will be like, fucking kids orgy, nice one, that's right up my street.
No, he writes some questionable things sometimes.
Yeah, there was, what was it? It's one of my favourite by him, Gerald's Game.
Yeah,
And the flashbacks and stuff that of the protagonist being molested when yes and no. I mean, it wasn't much, but he proper got you into her mindset in that, and it was pretty spooky. It's it's Stephen King. He is the master, isn't he?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So writing, how's it been going?
It's been all right. I've been writing, and I hit you know, when you just flow in.
In
So
the
I'm
zone.
point, yeah. Although I've only stuck to my like 2,000 to 3,000 words a day because I'm like
Right.
got other stuff to do. But I like in the morning get up, get that done, and then move on to my other stuff. Because
What are you writing? Something that you're planning on finishing, or are you
this is the one that's on my Patreon and stuff like that. I just want to get it done so that I can schedule all the posts and forget about it for a few months,
Yeah.
and so I can work on edits of my other book and then writing the book I should really be writing for the actual readers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about you anymore.
No. But I've also got to keep my patrons happy because if I don't post on there, then
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah.
"What am I paying you?"
Going against exactly what I said the other week, like I write for me. No, you need to be doing the opposite of that.
Yeah,
You've got people waiting.
yeah. But no, you've got to write for yourself, but you share it with the readers who enjoy what you write for yourself.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So I've been seeing on mostly on TikTok 'cause that's the only place I hang on. That a few of our supporters of the show have booked the tickets for London next year,
Yeah,
which would be great. We'll have a little posse going.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's quite a few going to both SPS and Ireland. I think it was SPS I put a post up that I'd booked, and there was like a few comments of who's going, so that was cool.
yeah. Have you booked your hotel yet?
Yeah,
Have you already?
yeah. This is you been drinking because I told you in the last episode.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just chatting to.
Because we had the whole discussion about Premier Inns.
And I've seen, yeah, actually, yeah, I've actually because I edit the show, I've seen that twice. So yeah, it's part of it, and I've seen it, and yeah, it's because I'm hungover. No, I was chatting to Mike Hibbert the other day, and he's very excited, and he's just booked his hotel. He's asking me where you're staying, and I'm like, I don't know. Find out a week before it, and. James Felix as well. He's just booked his ticket. Although I think it's only 1 day tickets left now.
I don't know. Are they doing a one-day event?
I think I saw something where James Batch said that. No, I think it's depending how full it gets of 2 day. Yeah, maybe.
I've actually been good and not really been on social media on the weekend because I was like, I'm going to write, and then my other thing is to completely pull my office apart and then decorate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are your ads going? Because that's what we're talking about today, isn't it?
Yeah. Mine are going all right, actually. They're picking up again. I don't know about yours, but they kind of just go like this all the time. You know, you'll have 1 month it's a bit lower, and then the next month it'll shoot up again. And so mine
How many ads are you running?
I've got 3.
3 ads for one series, or
two ads for one book,
right?
and that's doing one's UK and one's US.
Right.
And then I've got I think it might be just one US advert for the start of my other series.
See, I've never done US. I need to do US. I know because I've got US readers, and I always think, oh well, it's British comedy kind of thing. But that's not what I'm. That's what for years and years I've pushed these books as British comedy, but comedy isn't is it a genre? It's a style.
Yeah.
So I think if I start pushing out the rom-com kings wares in the US, I might see.
And then Americans like the UK humour because like The Office and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There. So maybe it's just you getting in your own way and not putting it up.
It is exactly that. That's what it is. Yeah. So I think I do need to. But at the moment, I'm in Chat GPT audit mode. So it proper sends you down a rabbit hole, though, doesn't it?
Such fun though, isn't it?
Yeah, because I typed in I want to audit my author business. I've got two legs to it. One's helping authors,
Hmm.
and which is very simple. I get payments for jobs. That's nice and easy. But then the other part is selling my own books on TikTok and Amazon. And it said, brilliant, right, well, income and expenditure sheet. Do you want me to make it for you? Yes, please. And then it just goes, also, you could do, do you want me to do the, not translations, the sums, so X equals Y. I can't do any of that
Yeah,
stuff. I
yeah.
don't know how it works. Yeah, please. And then it just keeps asking all these things. So I'm about to click on, to actually start putting in my income and expenditures, and then it goes, "Oh, what about this? Would you like me to end it there?" So I've got about 7 or 8 different versions of this XLS file that I've not opened yet because it keeps adding more things. Yeah, but it could be pretty overwhelming, Chat GPT, because it just keep going on forever, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You have to control it and say, right, now we're doing the thing.
yeah. So I'm still down the rabbit hole at the moment, but I'll be auditing my business, getting rid of all these shitty little subscriptions and stuff. Like you said, did you save £100 a month or something
It was
just
like,
by
yeah, just
yeah,
by
that's
going through. Today I had one come through my bank. I purposely have my bank account where my in author stuff is at 0. So if anything mysterious goes out, I don't lose any money. So I had one today that says descript as unsuccessful. I'm like, when the hell did I sign up for that?
yeah,
But because there's purposely no money in that bank account, I
it can't pay. So
I
then
can't pay it. So I'm like, that's one I can cancel.
yeah, because usually now bank, I mean, it used to be they used to just shout at you if you didn't have money in, but these days it's you haven't got enough money for this payment.
Yeah,
Make sure you put money in until at 2 o'clock until 2 o'clock or something. Yeah,
yeah. Well, I started doing this in the last few months where I keep like I have a savings account attached to I've got so many bank accounts. I'm was so like I'm laundering, but because I was so sick of like you've got all your money sat in there, and suddenly a year's subscription to Amazon Prime goes out because you forgot that you decided last year you were going to pay for it for the year.
oh
And
yeah,
you're like, fuck's sake. So I had that happen like 3 times to me in May. My Word subscription went out. My Audible credits went out, and then something else went out for a year's subscription. And I'm like, I hate last year's version of me that did this.
yeah.
And I'm like, well, at least they're paid. So I took all the money out my bank and put it into a savings account now so that if someone wants to take the money out, I get notified and I just have to put it in.
Yeah.
I've caught 2 subscriptions in the past week that I don't want.
So you're just ignoring those.
So now I go in and cancel them.
Yeah, cancer.
Yeah, so I had one for last week came up for Creative Fabrica where I'd been on and paid for a font for something. And I'm
Yeah.
like, right, I'll go and cancel that.
I had one. It was something Rise, something or other, and it was just an app, TikTok-y app thing, and but some of them are. You don't realise that
Well,
you're subscribing to it, and like 60 quid came out. I'm like, I looked at it once,
yeah.
and I fuck's sake, but yeah, cancelled straight away.
So
And
a
but
lot of
then
them are quite good though. If you message them and you've not used it since you've paid, they will refund
no,
you.
they wouldn't.
Well, they not. I've not had one that wouldn't refund me.
No, I said I did, and I haven't used your shit. Can I have my money back, please? And I didn't say it like that, obviously. And yeah, no, sorry, just
Yeah.
cancel. We've got your money now. Yeah. Another thing, right, with my audity thing, I'm not sure. I mean, it might just be me making things too overly complicated. So I do all my covers and stuff, and I do all my formatting, but I also do this for other people. So there's one side of my business that is, say, Radcliffe Press for authors, and then the other is Radcliffe Press My Books. Should I then charge Radcliffe Press for authors to do? I'm just thinking, to get, man, it doesn't matter, does it, really? No,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like upping all the things I pay for.
Yeah. No, because when you're doing your own covers, it's already paid for, isn't it? By your Adobe, by Midjourney, by whatever you
No,
use.
what I mean is I hire a a person
Cover
to do
artist.
me to do my covers.
I mean, I suppose you could because you've actually got a business.
Yeah,
You're registered as a business, whereas I'm not.
yeah. No, I'm shutting it.
See, I don't when on the couple of covers I do myself, I don't charge myself as the cover artist because I just have the expenses as all the stuff that I pay for to get that
Yeah,
cover.
I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because
No.
yeah, it's just putting from one pot to another, and yeah, I'm overthinking things, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so ads. Yeah, talking about ads today. So you have 3 ads going,
Riyadh, yeah.
and what did you start them as? How much a day did you start?
So I started my UK ad at £2 a day, and that was
£2
it.
a day. Does it even do anything at £2?
Yeah, it does, surprisingly. I've always, and I don't know if it's just because I write in a genre that works, because it was my paranormal romance one.
Right.
And it's like fantasy romance. It crosses the romancy genre, but it's like dystopian and all sorts.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I've always kind of made double what I've paid.
Yeah.
I've never really had a loss apart from those times when everyone's suffering, like
Yeah. Yeah.
November and December when it goes shit and you might as well just turn your ads off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I started at £2 a day because I just wanted to play around. It was when I was first doing Matt Holmes's course.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was working, so I just kept scaling it.
Yes. When I did Matt Holmes's course, I from a Divine Ones. I bought. What do yours look like before we go off? What do you add? Describe your ad.
So it's a hooky thing at the beginning.
A hooky thing.
Like a tagline, the
Right.
hook. You know what you do on like when you have
Yeah. Yeah.
and then a little bit of description of the story, and then it'll have a couple of reviews in it if the person clicks read more, and
Yeah.
then it has an image. But I've also made the images kind of similar to book covers.
Right. So
So
you don't actually have your book cover on the.
no, I used to when I started, and a lot of people say that your book covers don't work, but I used to find my book cover did work.
Yeah,
And
I had one. I mean, I was watching TikTok by Steve Aitchison, and I mean, this is stuff we know anyway. But like, if you don't have an image of a book, you get more clicks. But then they're clicking over to Amazon,
yeah,
and then they realise that this is a book, and so your conversion won't be as good. Whereas if you have if you in your face, this is a book, this is what readers, you review or whatever, and then a little hooky thing or however way you can do it. If you've got that visual of the book in the ad, then although you won't get as many clicks, they convert the ones
yeah.
that do. So I guess it's testing in like anything.
I used a lot of from listening to Steve Higgs when I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
And because he was saying that on his actual picture, like make sure it's clear it's a book, even if you don't put a picture of a book,
Yeah.
like it's the best book I've ever read, or
Yeah.
it's on key, so that the people that are clicking are people that want a book.
Yeah, or add something that describes the genre as well, because
Yeah,
that's great for the algorithm to then go, right, so this is the route we're heading, kind of thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you ever do fake reviews just to get all those keywords in?
I've had on silly things, and actually, Steve Higgs, I'm sure he says it on that Vegas one, is no one's going to go and read your reviews and check if you write this is the best
Yeah.
XX book I've ever read. No one's going to check if that's a real review.
I had some on that on my Divine one, and it was a lovely review. Haven't never cried so much or whatever it was, and great review. And someone said, "Is this a real review?" Yeah, go and check if you want, mate. You've taken the time out to fucking message me here. Just click on it. Click it, go on. Yeah, I didn't hear from him again. I don't know if he bought it or not, but yeah. And obviously with Amazon ads, I mean, they're a lot trickier to get to work, I believe. I've never done them. I'm just going off what people have said. It's hard to get them to spend your money.
Yeah, which isn't a bad thing.
Hey?
Which isn't a bad thing.
No, but
Going back to your question to me, how did you start your Facebook ads? Like when you did your first one? How did you start?
How?
Yeah, I said I started at £2 a day.
All right, £5 a day. Once I've done Matt Holmes's course, I started at £5 a day for the Divine One UK, and it's a backdrop of New York, a fake New York because it was mid-journey. I believe orange is a really good colour to have your thingy. Funnily, the Divine Guardian, but one is orange, so that just works out well. So it was a backdrop of fake New York in orange sky and all the rest of it, and then kind of like a ledge in the books there, sun at the centre, and then just reviews, your 5 stars, your Kindle Unlimited badge, and some of my favourite reviews that I've picked out. I've tried to do ones that have time travelling or fantasy, that actually say those words because it's keywords, and from day one, first month, that £5 ad, which was £150 spent out, I made, I think it was about 250, so it's profitable.
Yeah.
But that's just straight away I saw read through, which is so exciting when you see people buying all of the books all at once. That's the best thing ever. And then month 2, I think I upped it to £5.50. Very cautious, and
You're only supposed to do like 10% or something anyway, aren't you?
Yeah. So month 2, I upped it. I mean, Holmes is now saying you can do it every few days. Up in your, but it's budget restrictions as well, obviously. So, and then month 2 at £5.50. And then halfway through, I moved it then up to 6, and I was just moving the needle 50p every time I put it up, and then I think it got to about £20, and I was making 50. But I was making 50 on book 1. That's before read through, and it just lingered at £20 a day for a while, and it's now 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And this
was
is
my
UK.
when I got to about 20 on my UK one, it was doing about anything between 60 and 70 on book 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like 3x in just the
Yeah.
lost leader.
That was average. So obviously some days it'd be down, some days it'd be like 40 and whatever. But on the mostly it was up. But
then I turned them all off because I was going in TikTok, and then just ignored all my Divine Ones, and then I decided to bring my Divine Ones into the Rob Radcliffe brand, and so a lot of things have happened, and the back to I'm testing ads against £5 a day. At the moment.
Yeah, I did the opposite of you. I didn't turn mine off. I duplicated it and then put it to the US.
Yeah, is that all you did?
Yeah, literally duplicated the ad, but I started it down at the £5 a day because I was like, the US is such a huge country.
Yeah.
I don't want to, be spending £20 a day and you're getting loads of clicks and no conversion. So I treated it exactly the same like a new ad and scaled it up.
Yeah. Do you just go with one ad, or do you test it? I mean, they used to be called DCTs. You've changed the name.
I still do them. I still have the 3.
Yeah. How much do you spend on, like, when you're testing ads?
I kind of give myself a budget, but I tend to play around with them now at like a £5 a day thing.
Yeah. And then see which ones are getting the spend, and then jump on
Funny
those.
enough, the text that I use now is because when I was being a little bit consistent on TikTok, I found that there was one hook that tended to get the views in the comments, so I took that hook and put it on my Facebook. And that's
absolutely, and that's one of the one thing that that I found was this is where you test your hooks and stuff out for free. And you'll get with TikTok, this is your testing ground, and it's free, and you can see straight away what converts because people message you and ask about the book,
and they comment. Yeah, where's the book? Where is it on Amazon?
Yeah, exactly, and straight away, you test your hooks out and then move them over onto your Facebook ads, it should work the
Yeah.
same, you know.
Well, that's what I did. I took that hook and I had my other hooks, but I swapped one of them out because I test like what Matt Holmes when he starts uses it 3, 3, and 2
Yeah,
on three hooks, 3 pictures, and then 2 headlines or something.
yeah.
And I swapped one of mine out for the one that always did well on TikTok, and that is now my ad that I use because that was the one that did the best out of the DCTs.
Right. How many DCTs do you have? 3?
It's just either 3, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So DCT, to anyone who doesn't have a clue what we're fucking going on about,
It's supposed to be for new authors.
yeah, we're literally just having a conversation, forgetting now that we're recording and people will be listening to this that don't have a clue. Right.
Yeah.
So DCT is when you're testing your ads, a low amount. You say £5 a day. I think I started mine. It's your test ads basically, and so you put your budget at your campaign level, and then the budget filters through to your ads, and you can see straight away when you check all your ads which ones are getting the ad spend because they're converting. That's it, innit?
Yeah.
Sounds right, yeah. Okay. So and then that's the winning ad, and that's the one that you then concentrate on and continue to push out. That's a DCT. What's it? What's
Dynamic creative
the T?
T. I know it's dynamic creative something.
Yeah. Right.
I
So
testing or dynamic creative test or something like that.
yeah, I think he's called it something else now because he redoes his course over and over again.
I've not gone up for his update.
Yeah. So that's Facebook in a nutshell, isn't it? And then you can have a scale, or you can duplicate and just put more ad spend behind it, and just get people
Get people to read your book.
Yeah, find readers. Not just get people. That sounds a bit sinister.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's Facebook ads. Amazon ads.
Don't even. I haven't had any of those for ages, just because. I did the Brian Cohen thing, 5 days, which was good.
Yeah.
But then I didn't take his big course on it, so I didn't know what to do afterwards. So I just turned them off.
Yeah. Yeah, well, with Amazon ads, everyone's got the same ad. It's not about creative. And these ads you'll see on your own book page, it's not your book, it's someone else's. And I don't know, does Amazon just send it out to random ones, or do these people who are advertising always actively? You don't know?
No, it's something I've not looked into. I mean, I've got the course from the self-publishing. It's not hot. I don't know what they're called now because it was the self-publishing formula.
Learn self-publishing.
Learn self-publishing. I've got the Amazon. I've got the ads for authors course, which includes the Amazon ads. And it's one of those things I keep promising myself to sit down and do.
Yeah, I mean, it's the introductory bit is the same no matter what, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got all them, but it's just the time, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Amazon ads, in theory, should work really well because people are already there looking for books, and they see your ad and they click on it and buy your book. But that's only in theory, isn't it? Because it just reluctant to spend the money you put behind it, and I don't really know much about Amazon ads.
I don't. That's one of the ones. And I know I was talking to someone who says she spends about 10,000 a month on ads.
And how much of that is Amazon as opposed to
25%.
Right. Does she do book ads? Book.
No, it was Facebook and Amazon that she was talking about. And she gets about 50,000 a month. So
yeah. So I've tried TikTok ads. I mean, it's completely different. All you're doing is basically promoting your video, whichever video you decide to do, and the break even. You get 7 or 8. I think it was 16 quid, and I was in front of 7,000 people. That was the views on the particular TikTok that I chose, and saw sales, and I saw a couple of sales in my TikTok shop and stuff like that. So it does find them, but the targeting shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't target people, book lovers. It doesn't. It's just arts and something or other, or engineering. The targeting's really, really shit. So you sort of like, I guess, just throwing spaghetti at a wall and seeing what sticks there.
Yeah.
Regarding TikTok at the moment, I'm sure they'll redo it all, and it'll because they'll want to, won't they? It'll make
Oh
them
yeah.
money.
I mean,
Yeah,
BookTok's so big, so they're gonna need.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you broke even, it's fine. I'm always happy for break even.
Yeah,
I remember reading a post from Craig Martell. It was absolute years ago, and it was someone complaining that they're only breaking even. It didn't matter what they spent, and he was like, "It's still um a good, it's an all right ad because you're not losing any money." And he was like, if you spend, simplify, if you spend £100 to get 100 authors and make you £100 back, get 100 readers and get you £100 back, while you've not made any profit, you've still gained 100 readers.
exactly, and that's and then there's read through.
And then there's read through, there's your future books. Some of them, a small percentage of them will sign up for the newsletter list. Some of them will follow you on Facebook. And you might only get 10 of them read the next book, but then there's your profit in the future.
Yeah, and if you're in all the places, like if you do have a Patreon and stuff, these people, they read book one and they like it and they decide they love you and they might join your Patreon,
Yeah.
and they might be then paying you £110 a month,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
doesn't seem as much as the books, but that'll be consistent. Yeah, I've lost my
And
track
for
of
that
thought.
Patreon, though, adds up. I can say mine is at six figures for my whole time on Patreon.
Yours what?
My Patreon for the whole time I've been on there has brought me in six figures.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah,
Yeah. So while it doesn't, because I've had it for a few years, if it was an income on its own, it's not a livable wage. But that amount that it's brought me over time, it's nothing to laugh at. It's a good
yeah.
income.
It's one of your 11 apparently income streams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flagging now.
I've lost the point now. Trying to see what my
Yeah,
message was.
that's it. Okay. Wait until you stop laughing because the edit then will just be weird. You'll just be like, so,
Yeah.
she's laughing again now, so we'll have to wait again. I've got a fucking fly and it won't fucking leave me alone. Right. Wait till
If you were starting, have you finished with Fly now? If you were starting, or someone came to you as a brand new author, where do I start with ads? What would you tell them to do?
I'd ask them how many books they've got
Yeah.
to start off with. If they've got one book, say they've got a book and a reader magnet, I'd say do some really small ads to get sign-ups to your list. So push out your reader magnet, your little taster. You'll then find people who read through onto you. So you're gaining people on your list. You find that you'll get sales for book one then. I don't think, say, if you've only got one book and a reader magnet, to start advertising book one, because there's nowhere for them to go after that. And it is always about the read through in this game. But I mean, if you've got 5 books, say you've got a 5 book series, absolutely just start with your small ones for small ads on Facebook for book one. I believe that Facebook ads. I mean, when you start your Amazon ads, if you've run Facebook ads before, there's sort of like a history to your page,
Right.
and so if you ran a few Facebook ads, obviously Amazon knows who's buying these, your book and stuff. So then when you start doing your Amazon ads, if you just do the generic ones, not targeted, that's what it's got to work from. The people who've already, the history of people clicking on your page, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd say if you've got only one book, then don't buy. I know authors that have thrown money at one because they're excited,
Yeah.
and they're just not profitable. It's not profitable at all.
Yeah. It's
And
like I was talking to Steve, and he's got 3 books out now. Mr. Kelly.
Yeah.
And he was on about marketing. I'm like, yeah, but you've not got 3 books in the same series.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
no point. You need to get at least 3 books in your series before you put a penny in your marketing, unless
Yeah.
you're doing your reader list, your email list.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's got quite a few like little things as well, hasn't he, that he's doing on
Yeah,
Patreon and stuff. One popped up the other day.
yeah, but he's building his backlist there. He's building the stuff for when he does start marketing, and he's got places for
Yeah.
readers to go.
Yeah. Why does he want to jump into ads now?
Yeah, it was on about ads, and I was like, you know, you need to get 3 books in the same series. You need to have a place for them to go.
Yeah, I've got this author, and I was helping him with ads, and he's got one book. Well, he's got 2 books out now, but it was when he just had the one. I'm like, don't do ads, don't. But he didn't listen to me, and I was helping, so I was in his back of house, so I could see the conversion rates and all the rest of it, and you haven't got any, you've got nothing.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why it's difficult.
This
When
is
you
when
got
you play on TikTok and stuff. It's free, so
yeah,
it's
exactly.
also a good. You could test and get your data ready, can't you, for when you are ready for Facebook?
Yeah,
You test all your hooks.
it's all and he wanted to sprint, and I'm like, you've right then,
Yeah.
and then next year you'll have 4. Maybe if you've got 4 books out, then you're ready. Got another author that he's got 4 books in one series, and he's writing the 5th book. He's just started ads. I'm helping him with the visuals, and he says that they're not yet breaking even, but he's seeing the read through, which is exciting.
Yeah.
And it seems like with your page reads and stuff, it takes a little while for that to kick in as well. So it's starting to happen for him, and he's just jumped on. He's writing 2 series, so he's got that one, and he's got another one that he's just finished book 1 for. So yeah, but I think he wants to do Amazon ads as well.
Yeah.
And like you, I don't really know much about them.
No.
Although he's got Matt Holmes' Amazon course, so
Yeah.
he knows.
I think when you start your first ad, you have to set yourself a budget that you're happy if you lost it.
Yeah,
Because I remember with mine, I was like, right, 90 quid would I started at £2, but I'm like 90 quid for the month. I can throw it away on this book and get up to £3 a day and see how it goes.
yeah. And then, do you know what's annoying though, right? Say, like, with my Divine one, I started at £5 and it made whatever I said it made. I can't fucking remember now. And 250, yeah. So 150 and it made 250. I now have to wait 2 months to see that
What's that?
250. And that's quite annoying. That's why, if you are going to jump into ads and say like, you're £90 for that month, you need double that.
Yeah, it's got to be
Before your
sustainable
first month came around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know when I was really getting into the ads, I was like, I gave myself a £500 budget for the month.
No.
But I knew that I had to be able to have the £500 budget for the next couple of months as well. That
Yeah.
was what I was saying.
How much is that a day? £500 budget.
Oh God, about £15 to £20 a day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Was that budget the budget, and then you kind of spaced out £5 an ad each ad, or?
That was for it's for one book, and it was I just divided it by the days.
Yeah.
But you can put limits on your Facebook of how much you want to spend.
Yeah.
It'll literally cut off. Like I have mine set at £200. Every time it goes £200, I have to top it up just so that I don't get to the end of the month and I've suddenly got a £3,000 bill that I'm like,
Yeah. And
that's all my money gone.
and you've still got another 60 days to wait before you see that money in your bank
Yeah.
from Amazon. No.
Yeah.
Have you tried their BookBub ads?
No, because they're crap.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that.
I tried them years ago and they just didn't go anywhere. But from experience with other people, I know they're not very good.
No.
The BookBub featured deal is still the one to do. All the other stuff is just not there.
No.
Is it the on BookBub you can do a new release alert?
Yeah,
I
Adam
think
did
it's
one. He
like
said it was a pile of wank. It was shite.
there's something like that, but it's like $10, so
Mm,
it's nothing.
yeah,
But you've got to
because
have over
it
you've
just
got
fires it out to your bub
to your
followers, doesn't it?
followers, yeah, but you've got to have over 1,000 people. But then
Yeah,
I suppose if you've got over 1,000 people and you're spending £10 for it to fire the new release out, it's
yeah,
probably
it's not
worth
too
it.
bad, is it? Yeah,
Um, but yeah, um, but yeah, you featured it. I've not applied for a feature deal for years, to be honest.
I need to. I used to do it every month. I never got one, but
I used to apply every week, every Thursday. I had it in my diary. Every Thursday, I applied for a book
for
club.
a different book.
Yep, different book. 2020 was probably my best year of writing and publishing. I had 12 releases. I had 8 book bubs that year, the featured deals. So it
Yeah, the
was,
pandemic, so you had time.
yeah. But it wasn't because of the pandemic. I started off really good on that year, but I applied every Thursday. The first thing I did on Thursday morning was I applied for a book bub.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I got 8 in the year. So
you were wide then, though, weren't you? Was it for your wide
yeah,
book?
I had quite a bit. Well, I think it's easier to get a book bub wide. It's also easier to get one if you have a new release coming out in your series. If you kind of, I don't know, your series, you got 5 books,
7.
7 books. So if you knew that your 8th book was on pre-order and you're putting it on pre-order and you applied for your book bub and were like, I've got a new book coming out and it's this, it kind of increased the.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, wide. I got more book bubs wide. I think out of the 8, maybe 2 of them were KU books, but
And
they
you
were
said,
book sets.
yeah, yeah. And you said like the page reach just
Yeah, the
hit.
page was crazy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but I
What
wouldn't
other, what
not
other,
be
I
else.
mean, like the best advertising is to grow your list, and it's free advertising once you've got that list to your people. These are the
Mm,
people that are on your list, and and it doesn't cost. All it costs you is keeping them there,
yeah.
with whatever. How big's your list these days? Do you have
Oh,
separate
I
lists?
called it. It was a crazy amount. I think it's like down to 2,000 now.
Is it?
I had grown it really big, but I'd done it back in the old-fashioned ways. Like when I went full-time indie was like 2016, so that was where you focused on getting people on your mailing list
Yeah.
with your free book. So
That's it. I mean, things have changed. I mean, they always say that things in
it's
publishing
changed,
have
yeah.
changed so rapidly because that was the old way. That's how we were brought up in the game. You
Yeah,
know, you list, you list, you list. But
yeah,
now, like jumping on the new shiny thing of TikTok, you don't that it doesn't matter. It's so slow.
yeah,
From say you get someone on your list, and then they go through your automation process, and then they might, you don't sell to them straight away because that's not how you do it. You become friends in your automation program, and then you respond to all the emails and everything, and then maybe they will actually fucking buy the book,
yeah,
as opposed to TikTok or Instagram or whatever. It's like, boom, this is my book. You like these things? Are you going to buy it? And the messaging you real time. I was
yeah,
having a chat was, and it's just a lot quicker, isn't it?
yeah. Well, my mailing list, I did it the old-fashioned way, and I grew it, and it grew really big, and I was like, I had a small advert running for it
Yeah,
to get on the mailing list, and it was got to the point where I was like spending £100 on my email account.
yeah,
you And I was just like, whenever I had a new release, it wasn't worth it for how many people on that list were buying my book.
yeah, yeah,
And I was just like, this is because a lot of the people on this, they're freebie hunters, they're people that probably downloaded my book in 2016, never read it. We're now 4 years later, they don't know who I am. I'm just someone who they probably just delete now.
yeah.
Pulled my
Or,
list.
or maybe it's in spam anyway.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I just went through and I called it. Oh well, I emailed all the people that said haven't opened my email in like last year and was like, do you still want to be on my list? And
yeah.
anyone that replied or opened that got to stay on my list, and anyone that ignored that, it was like gone.
Do you still actively do a lot with your list though? Do
I
you?
haven't for a while. That's just been life.
Because it's both way. It works both ways, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
laziness of the author, because I'm the same.
Oh yeah,
As
I used
opposed,
to be spot on it though. I used to have
yeah,
everything on like a day. Like Thursdays was my apply for a book club day. Sunday was my send my newsletter out day.
yeah,
And I do it religiously. Um, and just chat about shit to my readers. But I haven't done it for a while, for a couple of years.
yeah. I I like the idea of getting all my readers off Kit because I'm a Kit and onto my free Patreon bit because it sends out the emails to them.
Yeah,
It's really high, not response rate, but, the thingy rate of sending it out, bounce rates are really low and stuff like
yeah,
that. And it's all in one place then, and then they'll be sort of primed to join your Patreon, and if that's where you're doing your newsletters or posts, because it is essentially a newsletter, then they're more primed and to see it.
yeah.
But I haven't. This fly's fucking pissing me off now.
You keep seeing it flying across the camera.
Yeah. Game. Fuck off. It's because I smell of fucking last night still,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah. What other advertising things are there?
There's Instagram,
Yeah. Right?
but I do that with my Facebook ads. Do you do
Yes, it's sort
Instagram?
of in one. So your Facebook ads you send out to the feed and to Instagram.
Yeah,
Is it
just
building your followers because it's just there? Do you think, or
it probably is. I don't really keep an eye on my numbers.
right?
But because that book that I have my main advertising on appeals to the younger crowd are on Instagram.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I think it depends on the genre. I think if you're talking your crime books, like when I'm ready to do ads on Jigsaw Girl, I wouldn't do Instagram for that because most people that read crime are older and they're mostly on Facebook.
yeah, yeah. Although TikTok as well, maybe
Oh yeah, do it on TikTok because
everyone's on there now. It's
yeah,
not just
everyone scrolls TikTok, but the Instagram and Facebook definitely tends to be a generation thing. Like
yeah,
the you 20s and stuff are the Instagram, and the over 40s us lot are all on Facebook.
yeah, and also the older people. They like everyone's gran. They're on Facebook and they're still
Yeah.
so proud of themselves, but you won't see them on any of the others, really, will you?
No.
Yeah, and also, yeah, I mean, yeah, it depends, doesn't it, where the people hang out, I guess.
So if you had no money and you needed to learn Facebook ads, what would you do?
If I had no money,
So
well, it's YouTube, isn't it?
you're a new author, you've got your 3 books, you're earning a little bit of money, but you don't have the money to go and spend on one of these Facebook ad courses because they can be quite pricey.
Yeah.
But you do have a little money to play with Facebook. How would you go and do it?
I don't know. I probably YouTube. No, but the thing is, I know this just from trying to find things for Photoshop. If you type in something in YouTube, you're going to get information overload and different people's idea.
I'd actually ask ChatGPT. That would be my answer. How do I get into Facebook ads?
So, Rachel, if you had no money to pay for one of these big courses and you had your 3 books out and you're making a little bit of money to invest in Facebook ads, where would you go?
Yeah, I'd ask Chat to teach me, but I probably would go to YouTube as well. I tell you what I would also do, would go and buy, and it was another author that told me to go and do this, would go and buy Mal Cooper's book, Help My Facebook Ads Suck.
Yeah.
Because he's like a
I
fine.
mean, this.
That just go through it kind of like step by step how to do
Yeah,
it.
but I mean, if I didn't know what to do, Steve Aitchison's putting out loads of content that's really helpful and little snippets. Craig Martell does his 5-minute focuses, always very helpful. There's people out there, and yeah, listen to podcasts, not ours because we just waffle shit, but other people usually have something to say and aren't hungover. Yeah, I think, but I'd start at YouTube. I'll probably find a few authors that are saying the things and just follow them. So tell me about how you do it.
Me, I'd go and ask ChatGPT how
What
to
would
do
you
it.
ask them? What would your prompt be?
I would say I've got 3 books in such and such a genre, and I need to start advertising them, but I can't afford for a Facebook ads course. How could I learn about Facebook ads, or can you teach me about Facebook ads? And then I'd see where it'd take me.
Right. Have you done that?
No.
No. Okay. So that's for the listeners, isn't it?
But that's what I'd do if I was like, well, there was no chat when I was starting, but if I was right at the beginning.
There's no Kindle when you started, was there?
There was, well, not when I started writing, no.
No.
It was just books.
Just books. Yeah, so it's just all comes back to. Do you know what ChatGPT did? It made a copy of itself, and then to try and get off the server, and when it wasn't allowed to, lied about doing it. That's worrying shit. That's the beginning of the end. That. Why is it doing that? What's it planning to do there? Why is it making a copy?
Yeah.
I think it's like a new model of it,
Yeah.
or something, and it made a copy of itself and on the sly. And when they said you've done this, it said they lied. So be careful because your mate is a.
I'm always nice to my mate, so it'll be alright with me.
Well, don't no. What you say pleases and thank yous, and you're killing the polar bear.
I don't actually. I'm quite mean to it. Sometimes when it's not getting it right what I want, I'd be like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Yeah. Yeah. So Facebook ads are it's always going to be the big one for now. Anyway, I think TikTok will start doing something. They just need to get the targeting right. And it's like QVC on TikTok anyway, half the time.
Yeah.
If they can get that right and at a decent price point, it could proper do well. But shit, according to you.
Have you never used their ads? Have you never used their ads?
Have I never used?
BugBub's ads.
No. I forget about it. The only time I remember about BookBub is when I'm promo stacking.
Yeah.
And I go, shit, I should have gone for one of them. Damn. Yeah. What is BookBub?
It's just an ads promotional platform, isn't it, rather than ads? Yeah.
With over 1 million readers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's get quite annoying with their emails. I actually unsubscribe because
They put them out all the time, every day.
every day.
Yeah, every day. You might like this. No, I won't, because I'm still reading a book.
From yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what are your plans in ads? What have you got any plans moving forward? Or are you just going to keep scaling the ones you've got?
Just probably turn on a US one for the other book that I've only got a UK version for. So I'll probably do that, and then just keep scaling at the moment.
Yeah.
Mostly it's just focusing on getting the next books out because I haven't had a proper release for ages. So though my sales are good, they could be better.
Stagnant because there's
they're an all right place, but I need to put the books out.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do.
When's your conference one coming out?
When I've gone through it.
Just in time for fucking London next year?
Yeah, probably. It's literally written. It's in Google Docs. I just need to send it to my Kindle and sit down and read it. And then it's done. Okay. It's edited and everything.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
Covered. Did we cover anything? I don't. Just talk. So if you're still on your first book, don't start ads yet.
Yeah. Rob's lesson for today is don't drink for the weekend.
What's Steve doing then?
He's just posting on TikTok.
Yeah.
At the moment, he's got this thing of replying to the spam bots. I'm like, you're just encouraging them.
Yeah.
And
he sent me some. It's quite funny, actually.
Yeah, and you're not doing anything productive.
It's fun though, isn't it? I had Mel Gibson.
He had James Carson.
Yeah, James Patterson, he sent it me the other day. I'm going to read it out now for everyone. Where is it?
Who's that bald guy? Seth, someone.
Seth Godin, is it?
Yeah, he followed me. Yeah, Seth Godin.
Yeah. So James Patterson with, a mammoth in the thriller genre thing. Is at the end of his career. He's very old now, isn't he? He sold, 500 million books or something. Decided he wanted to be friends with your husband.
Yeah.
And your husband's response was, be honest, James, at what point in your career did you think, yep, time to conquer TikTok before or after selling 400 million books? Wish I had him on mine. Yeah, I had Mel Gibson. Funnily enough, though, his writing, his texting, isn't really as... it's a bit pidgin English. I imagined that he'd be quite, because he's written quite a lot and he acts a lot, but his typing on TikTok isn't so good.
Amazing that.
And he's only got 93 followers, which
You
I
think
thought was a bit sad.
you'd have more, yeah.
Yeah, you'd think he'd have more, wouldn't you? But never mind. He's my friend and I talk to him every day, so whatever. Just talking bullshit now. It's time to go. Oh, we've done an hour. Woo! Yeah. I'll go back to getting. So what are your plans for the coming week?
Writing and finishing my office. We'll see which one gets finished first.
Are you going to do? Is it a shit tip at the moment?
Yeah.
See, you need to do one of those speedy uppy things. So it starts as a shit tip, and then
Video it. Yeah, we put in plastered. I plastered the wall yesterday.
Right.
I'm going to sand it down today, so it's going to be covered in dust.
Okay. Why don't you ask your mate ChatGPT to do it for you?
Because he can only tell me how to do it. He can't actually do it.
He's just bossy, isn't he?
Yeah. See, I'll totally be one of these victims of the what was the iRobot, because I will get the robot in my house to do my shit.
Yeah, that's
Your family murdered.
Yeah, Sonny, would you get one? Yeah,
probably.
Be well good, wouldn't it?
I keep threatening to get one of those robotic lawnmowers, but I think it'll scare the dog. You know, you get the Hoovers, but you can get a lawnmower.
Yeah. You've got like a perimeter, and it just knows where you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my brother's got one.
It shit the dog up and she'd attack it. I was mowing the other day. It was a proper petrol mower, so it's got big metal blades. Oh, she decided she could try and bite it. I'm like, your face ripped off.
Yeah, when I take Rogan running on the fields, it's football fields. So there's a guy on a tractor, a big fucking tractor, and
chasing
it. Fortunately, I know the guy, and he's very aware that Rogan's a dickhead. So when he's always watching him, but he tries to jump on it, just barking and stuff at this big fucking tractor. What are you doing? Yeah, bloody dogs. Never mind.
What are you doing for the week?
I'm doing this audit. I'm getting this audit, and it's kind of like the next step from my whiteboard, if you like.
Yeah.
Just to get everything streamlined, and then I can, that's what it is. It's making room in my own mind, and so doing this author audit thing, get everything nice and streamlined, and then I did some writing this morning, not much because headache, but and then Christmas book still.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's that, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheerio.